All right, welcome to Original Bacon. This is my first. I've just watched the premiere of Constantine on Hulu. It's a really interesting TV show. I had never seen. I haven't really read Constantine too much besides seeing the movie with Keanu Reeves, which I was told was a really horrible version of Constantine. Uh, all I've seen of or I've read of Constantine so far is in now the third season of Injustice, and he seems to be a. I don't know if they mimicked his character on the upcoming TV show on in the comic book, but he looks just like he does in the TV show. Um, Spoiler alerts if you haven't watched it yet. I just watched it on Hulu. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm about to start spoiling. Uh, I guess there's not too many spoilers because I really don't know the character of Constantine. Apparently, he's very troubled by he tried to go against a demon that was holding a girl hostage in White Castle, England, and he tried to summon another demon to take the lesser demon back down to hell. And instead of taking the lesser demon, the demon grabbed the little girl that he was trying to protect, and or that John was trying to protect, and he dragged her soul to hell, or he dragged her to hell, and he got a hold of Constantine's soul. So all of that's in hell right now. The episode begins with John is in an insane asylum where he is trying to get help. Apparently, this shrink says that his problems are with closure, I guess, and he says that he can cure him of having nightmares about what happened, and says that it wasn't his fault. But Constantine runs into a demon that possessed a girl in the insane asylum, and that demon after he gets the demon out of the girl in a really cool scene, the demon leads him to a girl named Liz, and Liz apparently was the daughter of a friend of Constantine. The father's name is escaping me, but there's a demon hunting her who possessed her car, and her car almost ran her over. And then, while she was going across a parking lot, it was creating these fissures that were chasing after her and created this giant pit in the pavement with fire and everywhere. And Chaz and Constantine, that's where they make their entrance. And he hands her his card. And apparently his card says Master of Dark Magic, and that's kind of a running joke through the episode that he's getting new cards printed because he's just kind of dabbles in dark magic. Apparently, Chaz goes in and he puts a circle of protection on her apartment, and like a symbol on her door to protect her from the demon. Except for the demon goes into her next door neighbor's room, the girl who went and picked her up from the parking lot that saved her from Constantine. But she ends up getting killed by the demon, and then the demon uses her body to try and kill Liz at her work when she's talking to John outside. After that, Chaz and John Constantine, they drive her over to her father's old house. On the way, they get in a wreck. It looks like Chaz dies, but apparently when they get to Liz's father's house, he has all of these books on the paranormal, and Liz is revealed to have kind of a futuristic prediction power. She holds this amulet, and she can see the world as it really is. She can see the ghosts, and she can see she can see ghosts. She can see lost souls. She can see spirits going up in the sky. And actually, right before Chaz dies, uh, John shows her that, but then Chaz dies, and then they get away from the demon who can control electricity, so he controls a power line to kill Chaz. And then we end up finding out that she has this psychic power where blood runs down this amulet and goes onto the map, and then the blood will collect over a spot where something is going to happen and that they need to protect somebody. And she's really freaked out by that. And then Chaz shows up. He's alive again. And Constantine went to go talk to a professor at a college that was helping them back at White Castle, and blackmails him into helping John later. And Chaz shows up, and they have some rack of lamb. And then Constantine takes Liz up to the top of a parking complex, and they draw some symbols, a demon trap on the top of the parking complex. I don't know where Chaz is at this point, but the security guard gets taken over, the demon gets stuck, and then you find out that the little girl's name was Ariana, something like that. The name is escaping me. I didn't write down any notes from this episode, so sorry that I'm rambling a lot. And he tries to use the little girl's image to. He's like, I can release the soul of this girl if you let me go. And John is about to let her go, and he's gonna basically be handing Liz over. Liz touches her amulet and is able to see that the little girl is another demon, and tells John to smoke him, basically. And he throws this flame around the circle, and then he does a incantation, and he basically sucks all their souls to hell. And at the end, John tells Liz to leave. His friend from the college that was at White Castle is driving Liz home, and they drive right past where Liz had seen that something was going to happen, and she sees that a mother had to watch her son die. Who knows what happened there? And she believes that John should be doing something about this, and so the next scene, John Constantine is at a bar. Chaz shows up. They're having an argument about punk rock, who is more influential, the Ramones or the Sex Pistols, which is a very interesting argument. But then we end up having Chaz shows up and shows Constantine this huge map of all the blood splatters that she knows that something's going to happen all over the United States. She says that she's going to head down to California, and it's revealed that Chaz knows that Constantine had his friend, that's the professor that was driving Liz home, drive past that spot because he wanted to scare her away from this business. And an angel shows up. An angel showed up through the entire episode. He showed up in the pit of fire that Constantine was after he saves Liz from like the cracking of the ground at the very beginning by the parking lot. And he shows up a couple more times talking to Constantine. Apparently Constantine has a guardian angel or angels that's supposed to be watching over him. And he says that he's going to be very useful, and he's like, pay for this tab because you guys are going to owe me. And he goes into this fight with all of these demons, and he lights his hand on fire with the holy water, and he's about to fight these demons that have taken over this gang of kids. And then it zooms out, and you see this girl artist has drawn like tons of pictures of Constantine. So we'll see what happens next. This is looking like a really good series. We'll see how far it goes. Constantine is a pretty dark subject for NBC, so I'm not quite sure how long this is going to last. I think they're just jumping on the comic book superhero train, and we'll see how far this goes. It looks like a very accurate portrayal of the character. I'll have to read some John Constantine. If anybody has any ideas of stories I should look up or comics I should buy at Powell's or something like that, tell me. And thank you for watching Original Bacon, and have a great day.